Happy New Year's, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Lather Attic. Pleasure to see y'all again. Old subscribers, old friends of the channel, hello. New friends of the channel, welcome. It's a crazy train, but hey, we all riding together. Cheers to the New Year's. That's good sipping stuff. Preview, non-shaving related. The drink of the evening is Glenfiddich, 12-year single malt Scotch. That is, in case y'all did not know, hang on one second, it's the blade bank. Remember? All I did was hot glue the lid, cut a slit, whole blades go in there. Pretty cool. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Mine was spectacular. The reason for the season is not the gifts under the tree. Keep that in mind, friends and family. Those near and far, we love you. A few things I wanted to show y'all, preview, whatever. You know, some of the stuff that was gifted to me. One of them, Wet the Face, Lodge 49, a dupe of Tom Ford's White Suede. Don outdid himself. If y'all don't know this, which I'm sure y'all do, but hey, y'all may not. I'll put a link to his site, Wet the Face. Good dude, good stuff. This is good. I love Tom Ford. My wife knows it. This is good stuff. I haven't used this yet, so look for that. Coming soon. Another one. And I've already showered and stuff, and I haven't used this yet because I wanted to show y'all the sacrifices we make for the channel. Gray's Vetiver, based off of Tom Ford's Gray Vetiver. Now this is his bar soap. This is Don's bar soap right there. It's great. If y'all know Tom Ford's stuff, you know, colognes, man, I love his stuff. That's good stuff. So I plan on using that now. Let's see, what else did we get? I will put a link to this in the description too. This kind of coincides with the brush that I'm going to be using, which was a Christmas gift from my wife, along with this. And this is a soap made by Abella Body Care. It's a small business on Etsy. You know, we tried to do the small business Christmas thing this year, you know, to help small businesses because of everything that happened this year. So this is cedarwood and lemongrass, and whew, oh man, this, I don't know if this is a shave soap, but I'm telling you what, it's gonna be a shave soap because she sent this with the brush. And I will put a link to her Etsy site in the description also. So look for this soon. Whoop, there we go. Look for this soon. I'm gonna be trying it. Hey, let's whip it up. It's got it says on the back here, handcrafted with rainwater, saponified olive, coconut, and soy oils, essential oils, organically grown cornmeal. And she is in Seagrove, North Carolina. So, but I tell you what, I don't know how the cornmeal is going to be on the skin. I don't know, but hey, we'll experiment, man. That's half the fun, brother, right? It smells great though. Cedarwood and lemongrass, buddy, great stuff. And the soap we'll be using for this shave was also a gift to me from a very cool dude. I mean, I have not met him face to face or spoken with him on the phone or anything, just in online stuff, but man, he was one of the very first subscribers or friends of the channel, as I like to call it. Really cool dude, man. He sent me this Proraso cream, which I've never used the cream. Now y'all know I've used the soap, but I've never used the cream. And this is the Aloe and Vitamin E. So, Jeries, and I hope I am pronouncing your name right, brother. Forgive me if I'm doing it wrong, man, because I am totally humbled by this, man. This is cool. This arrived 2 days or a day after Christmas. Super cool, dude. Thank you, brother. Thank you. This is going to be the cream that we're going to use for the shave. And we are going to bowl lather in it. Or with it. Not in it. Bowl lather with it. But, super cool, man. I'm just humbled, dude. Thanks, brother. Thanks. The razor we're going to be using is a gift from Mrs. K. And, man, super cool, man. She's just accepted this crazy hobby that I got. It's super cool. It is a new, improved 1912. Now, it's going to be confusing, the name, because I had to do a ton of research on this. Because I thought it was a shovel head. It's not a shovel head. It is a new and improved 1912. That's the name. From 1924, and it's an Ever Ready. You can see that right there, Ever Ready. Maybe. I don't know. Ever Ready. Ever Ready right there, maybe. It says made in the USA. That catches the light just right. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Probably not. I'm working on my lighting, guys. I promise. But the shovel heads, from my research, opened from, instead of the front to the back like that, they opened from the back to the front. And some other about where it says made in the USA, it says patent applied for or something like that. And some of them said Brooklyn, the actual 1912s from 1912s. This this is from the 1930s. It's confusing, man. I did a ton of research just so I can try to help y'all and help myself understand. But, you know, if y'all know something more about this, leave it in the comments, man. Let me know, because I'd love to know, you know. But it's cool, you know. You can kind of see it's nickel plated, yeah, brass, and you can kind of see, you know, the plating wearing off. But I like that, you know, patina look. You know, I've soaked it in the scrubbing bubbles in case y'all buy stuff on eBay and stuff. Scrubby bubbles, your best friend. Hot water, Dawn, a toothbrush. There. I mean, it looked worse for wear, but it looks great now. I think it's the travel, because the handle is so short. I mean, if that's any size comparison right there. This is my Micromatic. And I want to say that these Ever Readies became the Gem Micromatic. American Safety Razor. American Safety Razor. Could be wrong, but I believe that's it. So, and it takes the standard, you know, stiff single edge blade. And this is going to be the second use on that stainless steel one that I use for the Micromatic shave. Let's see. Hey, let's sip. And I can tell you, this is the first time that I've used this razor. So maybe that's the reason for the season, huh? I'm gonna build them nerves up. I have not shaved with it yet, man. I mean, I have not shaved, look at that, since I saw y'all last. So that's, I have not shaved since I saw y'all last, so stuff. We're gonna see. I've read that the technique is a little bit different, as opposed to where this Micromatic is like that. Yeah, like that. Flush with that head. I've heard these are more steep like that. We'll see. Hey, maybe a bloody mess, but we're gonna do it together. I ain't scared. The brush. This is super cool. It's a custom made from, here's her card, I kept it right here. Abella Body Care. And like I said, I'm gonna leave a link to her Etsy page. It's olive wood, custom handle. And she sets these boar knots. It's a blonde boar. She sets the knots and she gets a local woodsmith to turn the handles. So, you know, it's really cool, man. It's a great, you know, don't let this knot size fool you, because it almost fooled me. But I've already test lathered this because I wanted to test lather this right here with this, because I mean, I was like, really? But this is broke in for 8 months. I don't know, something like that. But see that knot height? And it's not as packed, but it hasn't opened up fully yet. I did the 3-day fridge break-in with old Trusty here, you know, put it in there, in the fridge, 24 hours, took it out, dried it off, back in the fridge for 3 days. So it's opened up a little bit. So, all right, let's make up the lather. I'm gonna take my bowl. All I did was dunk it in the water. I'm gonna put right there. That's how much I'm using. Man, this stuff smells great. I appreciate it, Jeries. Thank you. Thank you, brother. It smells great. Proraso. Can't go wrong with Proraso. All right, all I did was pull it out. Come on, guys. All I did was pull it out of the water. We're gonna go. Now, when I test lathered this stuff, it created a bloom. I shared it on Facebook. I showed everybody. But son, I was surprised with this little knot. Hopefully it doesn't let me down again. Well, you know, hopefully it doesn't let me down this time. Rephrase. Fingers crossed, man. Superstitious dude. I watch too many college football games. All right. It needs just a little bit of water. I'm gonna dunk just the tips of the brush. Apologize for the clanking. You don't know me. I don't. Getting there, though. And one thing I'll say about this brush, it has shed a lot of hair. I know that's one, complaint, people have. Hey, why don't y'all ever, YouTube guys never say bad stuff about the products? Yeah, well, man, hey, sometimes what works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. You got to have an open mind, But if something doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean it's not going to work for someone else. But, I try to be honest. And I try to be, hey, if you don't like it, brother, that's cool, man. Do what works for you. But, it's lost a lot of hair, but, she's probably making them at the house, a little small business, man. So, hey, it's come to be expected. It's a natural hair knot, It's okay. I put just a little bit more water in there. But I think we're about ready. And y'all know anyways, I'm not the best when it comes to the bowl lathering. But there you go. Look at that. Nice. I'm not the best when it comes to bowl lathering though. But hey, All right, I'm gonna wet this mug. Give me a sec. All right. Woo, got the hair combed. Trying to grow it out. I think the missus one is grown out again. All right. Here we go. First lather with the new brush. Whoops. Like I said, this little knot here, stubborn. It just, you know, I put it in the fridge and it opened up a little bit on that third day, but I think it just needs just a little bit more time. And it'll break in more as I use it. I know it will. So I'm not too worried about it. You know, and I like boars. I like how they feel on my face. So I'm not worried about it. I know it's gonna break in. Shoot, I'm digging the handle. I like the handle. It's big, you know. And like I said, you know, man, my hands are big, so, you know, I got a good little, you know, I can hang on to that. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's one right there. But that's all right. It's lost some. Hey, you win some, you lose some, right? Tell you what, this Proraso smells great, though. It smells great. All right. Let's load the razor. I need some music playing while I load this up. Oh man, okay, here we go. I'm assuming it loads like the gym. I've heard that it likes to slide around in there when you close it. So, okay. No rattle. Let's load it up. Looks pretty good. Look at that reveal. Y'all know that's what I like. Here we go. First pass, first use ever of the Ever Ready. Now this as scary as it looks, is not an open comb razor. It's not an open comb. It just has, see that bar right there? It's not open comb. It just has those little grooves right there. I wouldn't consider that an open comb. But there's probably some shaving, you know, purists out there who will say that it is, which is fine, man, you know. I seen on one of the Facebook groups somebody talking about, you know, dispensing, you know, bad advice and, you know, listening to it and stuff, and, you know, being careful of who you watch, you know, particularly, you know, YouTube videos and stuff, because, hey, man, I'm going to tell you, like I said, you know, earlier, well, hang on one second. Y'all hear that feedback? Y'all hear that? Good feedback. But, and I've said it from the get-go, man. I'm not going to change my opinion. Shaving is subjective. It's like life. You know, what works for you may not work for me. And what works for me may not work for you. The point of the whole thing is to find what makes you comfortable. You know, I ain't trying to get, you know, philosophical on y'all, but it's true, man. It's kind of like, you know, the shopping cart test. You know, I don't know if y'all heard about that, but it shows the real character of someone, you know, if they don't, you know, return the shopping cart or something like that. You know, I mean, I don't want to offend nobody that don't return the shopping cart for whatever reason. I'm just, you know, I mean, you know, just don't judge someone because you don't understand them. That's all I'm saying. You know, hey, I know that I don't do things the right way. I don't shave the right way. You know, do it how it makes you feel comfortable, you know? And if you can offer advice to someone to say, hey, you know, this is what I've learned, let me show you, you know, if they take it, great. If they don't, hey, you got a clear conscience, man. You can, you know, you tried. You tried, you know, just don't, I'm gonna rinse the sink out because there's a lot of hair in here. Just don't, you know, just don't attack someone because they don't have the same viewpoint as yourself, is what I'm saying, basically. You know, hey, here we go. Oh, man. I don't know about y'all, but I got a problem. It takes forever for the hot water to get to the sink. I hate it. So I gotta sit here and run it so I can refill the sink up with hot water. I apologize. And we're already at 22. It's gonna be a long one, guys. I apologize, but you know, I like talking to y'all, man. So, but all right, it's hot. I feel it. So that was a good first pass. Let me rinse off a little bit. Oh. Not bad, not bad. Man, first time using it too. I don't know, I think I got some sunburn right there or something, I don't know. First time using it. All right, we're gonna reload and relather. Like I said, man, this little knot right here surprised me. And it's a really cool brush handle. I like it a lot. But I cannot wait to try that Tom Ford. It's on my mind. Whoops, sink's overfilling. Shoot. Floid's 49. There you go. It's been forever since I have used a Boar brush this closed. I have to rehash the techniques. All right. Beautiful. So, what's some of y'all's favorite you know, cologne scents? Yeah. What do y'all like? You know, what soaps y'all want to try? Man, I could probably make a list a mile long. Just because. Alright. South to north. Second pass. This is going to be a tricky one because I can't tell. But, like I said, if you listen, just listen. And the razor will tell you where it needs to be. It'll tell you. Just like with a straight razor, it'll tell you. Just listen. of people say that, you know, this little razor, you know, is aggressive, but it don't feel aggressive to me. Not really. And then I heard a few people say, man, yeah, you're going to love it. Whew, that's smooth. That is good. I know there's probably some people that, you know, they've tried the single edge razors and like, man, you know, it's just not for me. You know, that blade. Well, yeah, you know, it's more stiff than your DE blades because it doesn't give. But I think that's what provides a better shave, is that it doesn't give. Whereas, you know, man, a DE blade will flex because it's so thin. These aren't going to flex. You know, once it's locked in there, it's not moving around. It's real stiff. Excuse me. That's scotch. But I think that kind of scares a lot of people off, you know? All right, let me rinse. I'm going to drain the sink. I put too much water in there. Oh man, I think it scares a lot of people off because they see it and they think, holy crap. But man, you know, don't be scared. Take your time. No pressure. Just, you know, it's just you in the bathroom shaving, man. You can do it, you know. It doesn't have to be like anybody's. You can do it. All we're lacking, guys, is right here. Always. Right here along the jawline. My thick spot. All right, I'm gonna get some more soap out of the bowl, and we're gonna do our third pass. Man, I hate dropping soap. Before I forget, because I meant to say something. I meant to say something at the intro, and I don't want to forget. Let me just give a huge thank you for the shout out on his channel, CB Shaves. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'll put a link to your channel in the description as well, so people can go and check you out, man. And y'all should. He has a good channel, man. He has good advice, you know. You gotta go check him out. I highly recommend it. Man, white shaving community is great, man. It's great. Yeah, it's full of good people, man. And if y'all are, you know, if y'all are watching this and thinking, man, you know, I think I want to get into wet shaving. There's a ton of people to go and watch. A ton. You know, it's educational and it's entertaining. That's what I try to be, you know. And if you see something that works for you, you know, pick it up and use it. If you have questions, just ask. We'll answer it, you know. I will. CB will. So will Sig, to the best of his ability. You know, anybody. All right. This is going from the ear to the chin. You know, don't be afraid to ask questions. Because, man, we're all newbies at one time, brother. Every single one of us. I can tell you, I was kind of worried. I was kind of worried about this handle being so short, but, man, it's a non-issue. It is a non-issue. Non-issue, man. I mean, that's probably 2 inch, well, 2.5 and 2 3/4 inches. But man, it fits right in your hand, man. And, you know, and I got big old hands. I'm a big dude, so I got big hands. But man, This is all right here. I like the vintage stuff too. Just something, you know, the amount of wars that this razor has been through. I mean, just stop and think about that stuff that this razor has seen and the hands that this razor's been in. It's cool, man. It's history. This is something I can give to my son. My daughter. It's cool. I like that. History, man. I'm a big history buff. All right. Let's feel around. I think all we need to get is right here and right here. Always, this part grows this way. So, no, I'm sorry, it grows this way. So I gotta go this way to get it. And right here. What 2 trouble spots? We'll get them. We'll pick them up. What does Paul 8 say? It's pick up time, baby. Yeah, I was worried about this little knot, but I think it did well. Yeah, and it's going to open up more. It will. It'll open up more. Little knot. I got just that much soap in there. We'll pat it right there. Now, for those that are new and don't know, cheers. This technique is called blade buffering. You do not lift the razor from your skin. It stays on your skin. You just go back and forth. I'm talking as light, no pressure, man. None, just barely. Barely. But this is the only way that I can get this hair right here. And is it, advanced technique? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It probably is. But, see, I'm going the other way now with the buffering. Just buffering, back and forth, back and forth. Like Mike D, scratching the record. It's advanced, but if you have never fell off a bike, have you ever really rode one? Life is full of risk. And the reward goes to those who have tried to risk. After all, man, it's just you in the bathroom shaving, brother. Ain't nobody else in there with you. Experiment and have fun, man. It's supposed to be fun. It's not a contest. It's fun, man. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to fail. We've all failed. Just get back up, man. See that? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. All right. Let me rinse. Man, that feels super duper smooth. Drain. Knock over the bowl. Y'all know me, man. I make a mess in here shaving. Making a mess. And because I used it last time, the alum, because it's a new razor. So, hey, I've been burned before. So, all right, this is cold right here, cold water. It's just straight cold. I leave the cold on my face. Leave the water on your face. Alum. Now, for you new guys, here, be careful with this because it is slick and it'll slip out your hands and it'll break. But just rub it. Just rub on your skin. I don't know if y'all remember, from last video, but man, I always get feedback. I don't know what that, no feedback. I don't know what that feels like. I have never gotten that with no matter what blade, no matter what razor. I mean, it doesn't burn. It's not like, oh, but, I'm getting feedback. But it's not uncomfortable. All right. I've seen a lot of the Facebook groups, some new guys asking, hey, what do you do with the alum? All right, towel dry. Do not put this back in the case wet, because if you do, it will erode. Can you see that? See that? It's like salt. It's like that salt lick. If you guys have ever, you've been in, horse pastures or anything. See that? It's eroding. And I dry it off all the time. And I never store it wet. But the hairs are everywhere. Mrs. Attic. But don't store it wet. Always dry it, leave this open and set it like that up. And just let it dry, overnight. All right, I'm gonna rinse this off. Some people leave it on their face. Some people rinse it off. It's what you want to do. I always rinse it off. But you don't have to. Oh, man. Man, that Everready did good. Smooth. All right. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead. The aftershave, Floid, Vigorouso. Remember I was talking about the Floid Blue? Oh man, barbershoppy. I'm a barbershop fiend too. Glass, so no reducer in that, so you got to be careful. But man, if more spills out, it's okay, because I love it so much. Oh yeah, no burn, none. Just my goodness. Whew. I love it. Floyd makes good stuff. Really good stuff. And to top it off, Nivea, the balm in the tin can for men, 'cause you need balm for your skin. It's important for real, guys. Just because we're dudes don't mean we can't care about our skin, man. That's the old way of thinking. Put that stuff everywhere too, son. Put it everywhere. I just don't like it on my hands. Y'all know. Alright. And I've got, real quick, before I do the rig rundown, because we are about 40 minutes into this. I apologize. I try to get them down, but man, I don't edit. I just record, roll. Coming up in the box store confessions. Let me just kind of give kind of a preview. Box store. Box store. Box store. There's a couple of other things that are box store. It's coming. It's coming, I promise. Okay. To the rig rundown. Let me put the lid on the balm before it spills. Okay. We went Ever Ready. New and improved 1912, 1924. There's another hair right there. You see that? Yeah. Ever Ready. Single edge with the gem stainless steel second use on that blade. Top notch. Beautiful. Fantastic shave. Fantastic. 2 thumbs up. We went courtesy of a really good dude. Thank you, Jeries, again. Proraso Cream, Aloe, and Vitamin E. Top notch. First use of that, too. We went custom olive wood. I don't know the knot size. I'll try to find out. Maybe I can post it in the description. I'm gonna look. Olive wood handle, blonde boar, custom brush from Abella. Yes, Abella. I'll put a link to her site on Etsy. Right there. First use of that. Fantastic. Not first, because I love it. Floid Vigorouso aftershave. And then we top that off with the Nivea, the balm in the tin can, because you need balm, because your skin is your friend. And to finish it off, Glenfiddich, 12 years. Guys, have a happy new year. We made it finally. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it greatly. Much love. CB, thank you, brother, for the shout out. Sig, more videos. I love it. Jeries, thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. All the friends and family, have a happy, safe new year. We love you. Subscribers, friends of the channel, we love you. Much love, much appreciation. I want you to remember, not every day begins with a shave, but maybe a shave can brighten your day. Cheers, brother. Have a good one.